congratulations to all the recipients on their scholarship. And it's always good to get investment tips and advice like this as well. Certainly our last presentation this morning is last but certainly not least. It's the Lovell and Berys Scholarship. Again, recipients, if I can ask you to make your way to the front. Valeria Maw, Fiona McKenzie, and Nigel Smith. The Lovell and Berys Scholarships Fund is to enable scholarships to be granted to graduates of any university in New Zealand who are enrolled at Massey University in postgraduate studies, including master's level. These scholarships were established by a gift from the late Mr. Lovell Clark and Mrs. Berys Clark in 2002. Mr. Clark was never able to undertake formal tertiary study himself and wishes to make it possible for others to enjoy what he has missed. Mrs. Clark has completed a degree extramurally at Massey University and values the opportunity she has had. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it with us today, but we certainly acknowledge her willingness to continue providing this support. Mr. and Mrs. Clark farmed together in South Auckland for many years, and Mrs. Clark continues to raise calves for the beef industry on her property. There's a lot of food running through this session today, I feel. Or maybe that's just me. The value of each scholarship is determined by the committee at its sole discretion. And Mrs. Clark enjoys being updated on the progress of the Clark Scholars, so I'm sure she'll be keen to know how things are going. Again, I would like to invite each recipient to talk for a short period about their research.
Morning everyone. First of all, even though Mrs. Berys Clark isn't here, thanks to her anyway, her scholarship has made a huge difference to me. Before I forget, my supervisor is Jill Hooks, who is in Hammersmith today, unfortunately. My research is a little bit different from everybody here, it seems. I'm actually researching New Zealand charities, so I'm going to look at a random sample of 50 New Zealand charities and look at how exactly these charities report and account for their volunteers. Arguably, volunteers are actually a charity's main asset and resource. However, current New Zealand accounting standards don't actually require any accounting for those volunteers. So I'm going to look at whether they do report on those volunteers and how they do it, and hopefully that research will make a difference to future New Zealand accounting policy.
Hello, I'm Fiona.